To this day, the most remarkable boundary survey of its type ever conducted by anyone anywhere in the world.
Sailing to Philadelphia.
And it has been known for many years that Charles Mason was buried in Philadelphia, close to Independence Hall and the Liberty Bell, in an unmarked grave. And it has been a dream or a goal of the Mason-Dixon Line Preservation Partnership probably for 20 years. Wouldn't it be great if we could find the grave of Charles Mason and put a tombstone up? All right, you know how things evolve. We never found the grave. The exact position of his grave is not known, but we got our hands on an authentic, not a tombstone that was carved last week, an authentic 1766 quarried in England Mason-Dixon line stone that had been removed from the line decades ago, but stood on the line for more than 200 years. And we decided to use that for a tombstone. We never found his exact grave, but the stone is set today in honor of Charles Mason in the area that the cemetery speculates, which is about the strongest word you can use, that he is buried. The vault next to him is the grave of Tench Cox, who was church warden at the time and had a plot next to him of about 30 feet by 30 feet where he didn't need anybody else's permission to bury someone there. So the cemetery speculates that that's where Charles Mason is buried. They really don't know. He could be 2 acres away for all we really know. But that's where the marker is set. It's on the main path of the cemetery. If you ever come to Philadelphia, tens of thousands, some years hundreds of thousands of tourists come to this cemetery, Christ Church Burial Ground, because the tomb of Benjamin Franklin is in this cemetery. And our Mason-Dixon Line marker, which honors Charles Mason, is on the main path of the cemetery, straight from the front gate, where all those thousands of tourists will pass right by it. It has a plaque telling a little bit about the story of Mason and Dixon and Charles Mason's life.